Gina Carano has been quite the hot topic over the past few days, with her continuing to take on the ridiculous, absolutely insane SJWs out there. And now we have this new moment, this absolutely epic moment where she continues to stand up against the insanity that is going on with the SJW culture that is continually trying to take over our way of life here in America. And honestly, the SJW culture is a Marxist culture. It is a communist culture, and they want to dictate everything about you. They want to control all of your opinions, all of your ways of life, and Gina Carano is not having any of it, and I absolutely love this. So Gina Carano decided to take a little bit of a slap in the face towards the pronoun weirdos out there. So let's go ahead and take a look at this, because this has SJWs so worked up, and I love it so much. So this person right here, Star Wars posts, this person is a complete idiot, and he says, so Gina Carano spoke to Pedro Pascal, who explained pronouns and why people have them in their names, and Gina decided to mock that. She really is trash. Oh, man, and do you know what the terrible thing is that Gina Carano did? She put boop, bop, beep in her name, and that is just like the most offensive thing that I have ever seen in my life, right? This is such a dark moment for humanity right here, because Gina Carano put boop bop beep in her name. Man, just disturbing, right? Disturbing. With everything else going on right now, this apparently is the most disturbing thing to SJWs. The same people who will readily defend things like the Cuties movie on Netflix. Just keep that in mind. They find this a problem. They find Gina Carano putting boop bop beep in her name on Twitter a problem, but they don't find Cuties on Netflix a problem. Keep that in mind. So what kind of inspired all of this? So someone, I don't know who, because Star Wars takes crossed out their name and all of that stuff. Someone replied to Gina on one of her posts and said, Gina, just so you know, pronouns are a part of most languages, and putting them in your bio is just a decent thing to do. Your own coworker Pedro has put pronouns in his bio out of decency. So you liking tweets that mock that just sits wrong with so many people. So many people are just so offended by that. And so Gina Carano replied, and Gina Carano is like literally the most badass woman on the internet. She is incredible. She is probably the most badass woman coming from Hollywood for sure. And she is one of the only decent people coming from Hollywood. And that is why I have so much respect for Gina. So she says, yes, Pedro and I spoke, and he helped me understand why people were putting them in their bios. I didn't know before, but I do now. I won't be putting them in my bio, but good for all you who choose to. I stand against bullying, especially the most vulnerable, and freedom to choose. So, this is incredible, because what Gina Carano is doing here, she's taking a very American approach to this. She's saying, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put pronouns in my bio. By the way, just as a personal opinion, I find the whole pronouns thing to be absolutely ridiculous, okay? I find it to be completely absurd, completely silly, and if I think that you're a dude, I'm going to call you he, him. If I think that you're a girl, I'm going to call you she, her. And that is just the way that it is. All right, I'm not going to ask you for your pronouns before I start talking to you, because that is just insane, okay? That is absolutely insane. And if you have a problem with the pronouns that I'm calling you, deal with it, okay? I don't care what you call me. You can call me whatever you want. You can call me a pink unicorn. I don't freaking care. Call me whatever you want. It's not going to hurt my feelings. And I'm not going to get all worked up about it because you didn't refer to me in the way that I want you to. That is just insanity, okay? But that is what they want to do. They want to continue to control your life and how you act towards people, how you behave, your opinions, everything that you say. That is what they want to do. They want to control you. That is the whole purpose of this SJW culture. That is the whole purpose of this Marxist communist regime that is continuing to infiltrate our way of life here in America. So Gina's approach here, her reply is completely 100% spot on, because she is saying, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to put pronouns in my bio. But if you want to do that, you go ahead. Just don't control what I'm doing. And I won't control what you do. That doesn't mean that I'm going to agree with what you're doing. That doesn't mean that you have to agree with what I'm doing. And that is the beauty of America, right? But these SJWs don't understand that. They don't understand that. And that is really a really dangerous mindset that is purging and honestly destroying at a scarily fast rate our way of thinking, our way of living here in America. So Gina's reply here is incredible. I love it, and I love that SJWs are continuing to be so super duper upset with everything that Gina Carano says and does. I love it. And like I've said so many times here on the channel, if you are making SJWs angry, then you're probably doing something right. And Gina Carano is absolutely making them angry, and that is a good thing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new around here. I'd greatly appreciate that. And I will talk to you all very soon in another video. Talk to you later. Bye.
With my heart's desire.